Okay, I think I'm live now. Hello, anybody who sees this. This is actually the second attempt at streaming right now, but I am the first to admit I suck at streaming. So, uh, anyone who was here yesterday knows we started doing a stream widget thing for Shinki, and apparently Ren talked me into doing it from start to finish. So today we're going to continue and hopefully finish it. So, yeah, and Ren is with me here today to crack the whip and tell me to work harder too. So
Hello. I already did this. I'm I'm in charge of the music today.
yeah, very important job.
Well, yesterday was a bit of a struggle. Although you could have managed it now. You've downloaded that thing to make your life easier with OBS. Why am I? Oh, I know why I can't see that because I set the other video to 144. Thinking, God, that looks terrible. It's because my other video is on 144. That's fine. Yeah, so we're testing out this kind of Discord setup because we're doing the 12-hour stream next week. Hooray!
Right, so let's go back to what we got to. We got to a basic version is working. It's stylable in color and size. You can reset the session to whenever you like, and when orders at the moment it just takes Shinki orders and gives you a total, and it gives you a widget. So first things first, let's do next steps. Hopefully, all of which we can do today. Today we want to, in no particular order, accept Twitch bits and convert them to a dollar total. We want to be able to manually add payments. And I just need to refer to my list of things Ren demanded me to do here to see what else is in my notes.
One thing, the music isn't on your stream. Have you muted it or turned it right down?
No, if I can't mute them independently, I can either mute you. I can either mute you and the music, or I can mute nothing.
Well, no, I can turn it down my end. It's just,
I can't hear it at all.
why can't you hear it?
I don't know. It's your job. You have one job.
Well, you didn't tell me you couldn't hear it.
I just assumed you knew.
You're watching the stream, aren't you, in Discord?
Yeah. No music though.
It worked yesterday. Why is it not
It
working
worked
now?
about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I hate streaming.
Says the woman who keeps trying to do more streams.
No, but it is a pain.
Okay, so we want to manually add payments for the total.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it now?
Nope. It's not muted on your end, is it?
No, because if you can hear me, you should be able to hear the stream. You sure you've not got something muted?
No, because you are both coming out of the same input, so I can't mute you without also muting the music.
It has to be something your end. I'm going to.
I do have an exclamation mark saying the stream you're viewing has reduced video or audio quality. Could that be it?
No, I've streamed all of Bloodborne in Discord with that on.
I don't know then.
It's because
it was working a few minutes ago, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, on the failed stream.
Oh wait, are you streaming the one window again?
No, applications, Christmas piano music.
Because when you screened just when you did just the one window, it didn't work. There we go. I can hear it now. Yeah, there we go. Lovely music.
Sorry, everybody. I'm interrupting Amy's. If you're also hearing it, I need to tweet out and. Oh, hello, Ryden. I say nobody's here. Then in comes Ryden. I'm going to tweet out and ping again. I'll leave you to it. Let us know if the music's too loud. Just type it and I will change it. Carry on.
Okay, so these are the next steps I'm going to try and do today, which should then more or less be a usable product. Well, usable widget. So first thing we need to do is, yesterday we set up a migration for a provider payment. We want to use this and use this will be Twitch bits, YouTube super chats, anything like that will be a provider payment. So next step is to get them. Start with Twitch. Hello, Raiden. Right, so I actually do have a Twitch gateway that I prepared earlier and wrote myself. So I plan to use that. It does have some basic event functionality in there. If I can find it. That's Streamlabs. Just having a think. If we get events from Twitch, like bit events, how long do we store them? If totals are never going to end, then will we end up storing bit events for thousands and thousands of bit events for all time, which we don't want to do? Maybe if we have a cap. Like, we don't, like, a maximum time that a total count can be. So then anything older than that we'll delete. That way we don't just store unnecessary information. Maybe 7 days? Can't imagine the average person is going to want a total count over 7 days. And if you're there, I want your opinion on this. I'm half asking you too.
Oh yeah, what's that? Sorry, I was just.
Oh my god.
No, well, I am half listening, but I am tweeting. What? It was something about Twitch. That was. I heard Twitch and I.
Never mind. Off. Go back to your social media.
No, ask me the question.
All right. Okay. So, we don't want to. If we are recording bit events so that they can be counted up in the totals, we have two options. We have, in fact, no, you'll have one option. And to add them as provided payments, but we don't want to store them forever. So I'm thinking of having an upper limit of a total counter. So what is a reasonable upper limit? 7 days? 30 days? We don't want a year's worth of bits for a popular channel because that's just a lot of data we don't need.
I don't think 7 days seems fair.
Would anyone want? Is anyone likely wanting to do it for a month?
What, to have bits showing for a month? I guess if
a total count.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about how long we store that total count for. But what if they're doing like a month-long stream?
That's what I'm saying. So, should we keep it for
7 days
for a month?
Isn't enough then. Is that safe? I mean, Jamie's been streaming nearly a month now.
Yeah, well, it's not got any personal information in it, so we don't need to worry about privacy. But
no, it's storage.
Yeah, it's storage. It's not a lot of storage, but I'm just thinking of.
Well, let's be.
Does it matter?
Over conservative and go for a longer length then.
All right.
I don't think it matters that much.
Well, maybe let's say 3 months. I can't think of any reason anyone would want a total for longer than 3 months. Live as a widget. Fine. Yeah.
That's fine. For now.
Actually,
if it becomes a problem.
Radium, Shinki is about 3 different languages. Shinki is part PHP, part Node.js, part Vue. PHP is just kind of the panel backend. Vue is the panel front end, and Node.js is the bot. Okay. So, let me think. when you, in fact, that's a good point. Whenever you refresh a session, that should delete all previous provider payments, because we know that we're not going to keep them. So we may as well do that now. So an easy way of doing this is to link the provider payments to a relationship. So I will do that. As many provider payments. I'll just check my migration to make sure I got that set up properly. Provider. Oh, they're not provider bets, they're provider. Oh, pants. Okay, I've messed up here. I've got provider events and provider payments. We don't want provider payments here. Okay, let's do that again. Roll back. Because I changed my mind, as I regularly do. Events is more flexible than payments is. So then let's change this to event. Oh, this music's putting me in a really Christmassy mood.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
it's nice. I like this piano music. I think it suits this coding lounge environment. This classy environment we
Classy, really.
we pretend to have.
That's not been just used to describe me very often. I'll tell you that.
Me neither. Not at all.
Provider event, there we go. So we'll get those. Provider events as the... Oh, no, actually. No, I can't do that. I want to get them through the guild. That's better. So then here we can get guild provider events. Oh, we are going to use them for anything for widgets. Actually, now that I think about it, if we're just doing it for this one widget, then that's fine. But if we're going to use the events for others as well, we might not want to purge them all arbitrarily. But then again, maybe I'm just planning for something that doesn't actually exist yet, and we don't know if it will, which would be stupid. So let's not do any purging right now, and we can come back to purging later. Hi, Jaden man. Ren is being very quiet, but Ren is here too. Right, so I guess we should do the hard bit. Right. this is what we're going to do next. We're going to manually add payments. We're going to do this by creating a provider payment, provider event, which is our own provider, Shinki provider, and then we will add we'll add provider events to be included in this widget total. That's the plan. So, first of all, we'll make the ability to do it. So let's make a nice new shiny function here. Where are we? Stream widget controller. Actually, no, this is an event, so it should be in the stream event controller. That reminds me, I think refactoring is either going to be the end of this stream or the next stream, depending on how things go, because I'm not happy with some of this layout and some of this, where things are, but for now it works. So, let's have a add provider event. And let me think, does this want to be in its own controller actually? Provider event and controller we can just get, and I'm thinking yes. Is that controller bloat? No, because it's isolated, isn't it? And that provider events might not be stream only. Yeah, I've changed my mind again. Welcome to the 15th time of a million times Amy changes her mind while coding. So let's make a new controller. No, it's not. I keep saying provider payment. It's a provider event. Might actually get rid of that stream event controller and then split the contents up between provider event and stream widget. But that's refactoring. Okay, so what do we want here? Create. Yeah. Let me think here. So provider events, we're going to have 3 different ways of creating. We're going to have externally created, which will come from events, subscription events, but we've got handlers for those to pass them we could create, but we'd need to create details. So yeah, maybe this should be I'm just thinking about design here. That's the problem with programming. There's about 50 ways of doing any one thing, and you have to think of what's the best and what you're going to regret the least later on. Actually, I'm looking at... Oh, no. I thought my stream was only displaying half my screen. It's not. Okay, let me think. Just for 1 second. So, what we want to do is create a function. It's going to be in the widget because it's going to be done through the... No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to have a create, and that's going to be posted from the panel. So we're going to have a web request. And we will have, I want to validate it. And what will we want? We will want, what did we have in our migration? Provider, type, amount, currency. So that's what we want. Provider needs to be a string. And it's also required. Actually, I think I'm going to make this a bit more custom. So create manual. So what we want to do here is we want to create a new provider event. Why is that not registering? Oh, I know why. Hang on. It's because I changed it and I didn't change the class definition. There we go. We have provider, type, amount, currency. So if it's manual, it's going to be shinki. Type, let's say adjustment. And what else did we have? Oh, amount and currency. Amount would be the amount, which we don't have this variable yet. We'll do it in a minute. Amount. And currency will be, well, for now it's going to be USD, but we'll put it into a variable so we can change it later. I'll make a note so that I don't forget. Actually, I don't think it's... Yeah, I don't think it's possible for servers to edit their default currencies yet. So I can just use the server variable, the database variable. So then when people can alter it, don't need to do any extra coding. So we just need to get the amount. So first of all, let's validate that the amount is float would be good. Let's see, best for numbers. For money, it would probably be yeah, as long as it's numeric, it doesn't really matter what kind. But it must be required, and it must be numeric. And I'm not going to set a minimum actually, because that will let people adjust to the negative as well. Because people might want to to take something back or something. That might be a nice option. very calming, this music.
That was the idea. It's the relaxing stream. 10-hour playlist. Although I don't know if it's all individual songs or whether it just loops. I have a feeling it's just going to be the same songs looped.
No idea. I'm entirely trusting your DJ abilities here.
Well, I haven't listened to it all. I found a few that the others that were looping Christmas songs because there was a kind of nicer one, and yeah, but I thought this one lasts longer. It means I don't have to worry about switching it if you go a bit longer. Your music wasn't relaxing. Oh, Amy, you missed Yoda dancing.
Did I?
His stream.
Oh.
He just basically had Mariah Carey on loop. From what I saw, I wasn't watching it all. This is a nice fireside thing playlist.
Okay, so what I've done here is I've got the amount from the validated one, and just in case I've made sure it's not 0 because there's no point as making a database entry for a 0 event. So if it's not 0, then it'll do that, and otherwise it'll continue. We don't need to fail for a 0, we'll just do nothing, then return. A nice 200, which means everything's okay. So that should now create in the database a new provider event. So now on the front end, let's go ahead and make a button where we can do this. I think it should be under this reset session. Yeah, about there, I think. I'm going to give that some title styling in a bit as well, but for now, just want to get it working. So underneath there, let's copy that and paste that. Manual adjustment. And an amount, positive or negative. Oh, these words will probably change later. Ren and Jed I'll usually go through and change all my words. So that means I can just put the first thing that comes to mind that makes sense, and then they can correct it for me. It's a real team effort. Okay, so when clicked, adjust. Ren, find me an icon for an adjustment button. That's what you can do. Unless you're busy, then I'll do it.
I'm writing a thread for the next idea.
Oh God! All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. She's in a zone
No, I'll
now.
do it. I just need to scroll back and find that link. What was it for?
And making a manual adjustment.
An icon for that?
Well, it just makes things look prettier.
Okay.
You don't have to. I was just trying to involve you.
That made me feel better about my sad life. Oh no, that's the wrong bloody link. Oh my God. We talk too much, by the way.
We do talk a heck of a lot.
I'm just scrolling back to that point where you put the link, and there's like tons of our chatter in here. Bootstrap.
Okay, so let's have a look at this.
Post it if anyone wants to have a look again.
There's this is the little icon that Ren's whole purpose of existence right now is to go and find a replacement little icon for that. So
I'm not looking at the stream. Let me see what is it? Where is it going?
See this make adjustment button?
Yes.
It's going instead of that refresh icon thing.
Well, would that not be like a tool of some kind?
We'll go find me a tool then. There's like 1,200 of them.
We don't want a spanner, do we? What about a hammer?
A hammer. Your idea of making minor adjustments is to hit things with hammers. That says a lot about your personality.
Yes. Will it be under tool? I guess it won't, will it? Oh, a spanner and a screwdriver.
Whatever makes you happy.
I think it's called tools.
Right, just paste it into Discord and I'll copy and paste it into the code. Alright, so turn amount, positive and negative switches total by amount. So now we want a text field to...
hang on. Where do I copy it from?
Just the name underneath it. That's what I need.
Oh, you just want the name. I thought there was like some link you wanted.
No.
Well, let me look at the others before I make my
Alright, well, I've got plenty of other things to do. Right, so a button to make an adjustment is no good on its own because we don't know what type it is. So, we want this. We don't want that to be the form because that's the main form is the customization form. So let's model this to a new variable, which would be adjustment. Default to 0. Let's have step as 0.01. And what we can actually do here is we can do a form input prepend to just make it look a little bit nicer. I've done it before, so I'm just going to copy and paste my previous work.
I posted it in Discord.
Thank you. You're a star.
You're welcome. Back to my thread of ideas.
What are you doing?
I mentioned it yesterday, but because I asked you about the access to channel points, you know that idea we were discussing. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it too much yet because it's really in its infancy. We talked about it, the goals thing.
Oh yeah.
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 A cool idea. I figured we were talking about making it not all donation or high donation related. I figured for Twitch at least we can use channel points, as a way of getting an achievement.
Oh, I see.
Rewarding people who watch a lot rather than people who just donate a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So anyway, I won't say any more because we haven't really gone through. We just had a very cool idea to make streams more fun.
We did.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll go back to that and write it because I thought the idea yesterday and I completely did not write it down. And I do this. I come up with so much stuff and then I completely forget about it. And it's not big ideas, just little things that I think would be cool. And then I forget about it. You should be grateful, really. I forget most of it because otherwise your list would be as long until you're 100.
It already is. See what that's like and if that actually looks good or if I don't like it, and then I'll just take it off. Yeah, why not? That could be customized to whatever it's hardcode USD right now. Let's make that so it's the local currency of the guild. Actually, we don't need to right now because everyone uses dollars temporarily. Don't want text color. Okay, so let's have an adjust function. Adjust. I'm Actually, do we want to create a manual provider event for an adjustment, or do we want just have an adjustment per payment total? Right. I can't think of anywhere else we would use these shinki manual adjustments, so probably could be. Actually, I've changed my mind again. I think the best place to put this is a manual one is not actually in. Oh, yeah, because then we're not locked into. Yeah, this should be a source of truth, the provider events, and the manual adjustment isn't a source of truth, so that's just for individual total. So let's actually change our migration here. We'll change our design a bit. What we're going to do is, in the payment total widget, we're going to have another number for adjustment. We'll have to convert it, which is fine, I guess. Okay, let's migrate again. Oh, problem. Oh, yep. Do that again. Okay. So now, instead of don't want to create a manual adjustment anymore, we want to create a total adjustment. Make payment total adjustment. Everything else I think can stay the same. Oh, we don't want to make a new event. We just want to change the existing widget. Oh, did I really? Yeah, I did. I made a stupid mistake. I forgot to actually put the new column in the widgets table. So we've got the amount.
Oh look, that spam account is back.
Sorry?
The new spam account that's
Really?
everywhere. Yeah.
It's irritating.
I think this is going to be a festive thing. Nathan will love it. Right up his street. Well, it's his latest tattoo.
Should work. Currency should default to USD. Let's roll back again. your music went.
Can you hear it now?
Nope.
This is this stupid headset. Tell you what I'm going to do.
What
I'm
happened?
going to switch. It disconnected again. I'm going to switch.
Is it Bluetooth
headset.
or something?
No, it's USB.
Oh, that's weird.
I've had 2 USB connections on this computer. It's different ports, so it's not the USB, and it doesn't do it with everything. But my capture card's the same. It's really dodgy connection. I was worried it was the USB port first, because that would be trickier to fix.
Shouldn't be
than just
your
buying
USB
a
port
new-
shouldn't be broken this soon on a computer that new.
No, I know. Well, that was what I was worried about, but I don't think it is because other things work. It's just this headset. I'm going to switch. You're going to lose me for a minute, and then I'll start the stream again, and you'll get the music back. The
Okay.
headset's a bit different though, so it might sound a bit. It's a mono headset, so it might not sound the same.
Oh, we've got the scary Ren audio. Should update adjustment is widget adjustment plus equals amount. So yeah, that should change the adjustment of the actual total. This would be a better way of doing it, I think. So now let's create this route. So I got so used to having that music there that it's weird now it's gone. Widget total adjust. Be a post that'll go, yep. That'll be adjust payment total. Okay, now let's see if this works. Oh, the beautiful music is back. And that's actually Ren playing the piano live for everybody.
Yeah, you didn't know I had such hidden talents. Can you hear me?
I can.
All right. Yeah, it's my secretary's headset, I think. It's not why downloading music is better, because if she had me on a Discord call, it would be the same problem. She'd still lose me all the time. It's a stupid headset.
Right, let's see if this works. It won't work because nothing ever works first time. Let's make an adjustment of $5 to our total of, well, I actually don't know the link anymore because we created a new one. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not good. It's not creating me one anymore. Must be an error. Oh. Okay. These default values. Oh, hang on, no. We don't want an amount as well. We only want an adjustment. And actually, if we're using the guild default currency, we don't need to store it here as well. Let's have a default of 0. That should fix that. Now, do I have a widget again? I do. I should add a little button here so that people can quickly copy, because I don't like just having to drag and copy this each time. That'll be later when I've got functionality working. So let's get this new widget. Oh, that didn't work at all, did it? Oh, I know why. It's because I'm trying to go to Shinki and Shinki doesn't have this functionality yet. So what we want is shinki.test, because that's where Dirk lives, is shinki.test. Okay, 352. Why is it 352? It's payment total widgets. Started at oh, it's because it started 24 hours ago, and I didn't. Wow, this was less than 24 hours ago I was doing this. Okay, so let's try and make an adjustment of $10 because Yoda stole $10 from Ren and put it into my pocket. Let's try that. Nothing happened, which means it didn't work. I'll check my database to confirm, and yes, it didn't work. So, what error did we have? Payment total widgets not found. That's not a good start, is it? Table not found. Shinki payment total widgets. It definitely exists. So what are we posting here? Posting to widget total adjust. Yeah. That's going to stream, which you can adjust payment total. Yeah. Adjust payment total. Yeah. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's not the right UUID. Oh, it's because I didn't reload the page after I created a new one. Alright, let's make another adjustment for Yoda's stolen money. That didn't work either. Why not? Oh, maybe it did work. Nope, it didn't. Well, let's log what's going on. I think it's because I'm trying to manually adjust here. Or it could be because the amount is 0. Let's check. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm an idiot. I'm not actually sending the data. That would help, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's the problem. So what we want is amount adjustment. Now let's try. $10. Oh, it says it was successful. What does the database say? Database says it was successful. But this does says 352. The reason this also says 352 is because we don't actually have it currently using its adjustments. So let's do that next. So when it gets the payment total widget, after it's got it, we want to adjust by the adjustment. But I think we want to do that server side. Okay, so for that, we need to see what we're actually using for the app. Total from total. Oh, that's in the event controller. I don't like this event controller. I'm gonna get rid of it. Let me do this now actually because it's not being used. There we go. So, total is the payment total from that. But what we actually want to do is add on the adjustment to the widget. So the total, we don't want to start with 0 when we're getting the orders. We want to start with the manual adjustment. So now let's take a look. 362. So let's test it now. If I remove $100 as an adjustment, as compensation for the money Yoda stole, it's 262. It works. Now we can have manual adjustments. So that's one more thing to cross off that we need to do. So now all we need to do for a basic version is Twitch bits and customization. Yeah, anything I can offset Yoda, anything I can offload to Ren, I appreciate. So her epic DJ skills are not wasted. Right, so I guess next should be the painful accepting Twitch bits. Okay, so first of all, we're going to operate under the assumption that we've got a user to connect their Twitch account. Hope this is actually active. Let me connect this again, just in case. I never trust anything in Dirk because it's always half done. Well, it's not half done, but it could be out of date. I'm just gonna hide this while I log in. Okay. So next, I've already done the subscription creation before for something else that we're working on. So now I want to think, where is the best place to implement this? So, when people link their Twitch accounts, that's probably when we should ask for permissions. Do we actually have permissions for bits right now? I'm not sure if we're asking for them. Thank you, Ren. So for Twitch, yeah, reading bits. So that's fine. We already have permissions to do it. Just reset the Twitch connection here. Okay, so let me think. We were allowed to read bits, but to able to do that, we need to create a subscription. So at what point do we want to create the subscription? I think it's when the widget is created. Yeah. I'm just gonna double check the Twitch docs to make sure that there's no max limit to the amount of time you can have an event subscription. Don't think there is, as long as you've got permissions. Just gonna confirm. Yeah. Okay. So I think at the point of registering, at the point of creating a new widget is when we register the guild subscription, I think. So that's successfully done. So it happens that I've already done this. Well, the code for it anyway. So I'm hoping I can just use this again. This returns a string, which is what? Oh, the subscription ID. Okay. So the type we want is, I just need to look that up in the Twitch documentation. We want a subscription on let me see here. I'm just checking the Twitch API here, so I apologize. Just be quiet for a second. This is probably going to be the hardest thing to do. Oh, here it is. I was looking for bits and it's actually called cheer. So. Yeah, okay, so you must have the bits read scope. We do, because, well, they'll have already authorized it. So, the type is channel cheer. Condition is broadcaster user ID. Oh. I went to get the broadcaster user ID. It is a pain. Or have I done this elsewhere actually? Condition. There we go. That's what we want. User ID is from the username, and the username will be what we got in the... Well, actually, let's see if we have a subscription for that. Actually, we can do that in the gateway. So we need to get the connection. Twitch. And we want the user ID. And then we want to get the user ID. Actually, we can make that into the full condition, which will be broadcast the user ID. Twitch, user ID from username. Username. In theory that will work, we'll find out later. That should do for the condition. Oh, what have I missed here? Oh yeah. Callback URL. That's a good point. Well, as a start, we want our base URL. Probably gonna refactor this into somewhere else as well, but for now we'll do it here. Actually, I'm thinking we move it all in there anyway. Because we don't need any of this. Yeah, let's move it all in there. Let's move it all into the gateway. We've got create subscription here. Let's create an extension to this. Create bits subscription. For that we'll want a guild. So we've got the username, we've got the condition, callback URL, I can't remember what standard we were using before. Shinki's got so big that I do easily lose track. If not, we can just create another one. No, let's just create another one. Post to a webhook, Twitch, it's gonna be so. Actually, we'll know the type from the payload, I think. I'm just checking. Yes, we do. So we just have a general Twitch webhook handler, I think. Let's create one. Make sure that function exists. Okay. So the callback will be webhook/Twitch. Although we're going to need to store a secret for this, so we are going to actually have to store the subscription in the database. Let's see. Where do we want to store it? We don't want to store it in the payments total widget because we'll be reading bits for multiple things. So maybe we have a separate Twitch subscriptions. I want to see if subscriptions are automatically deleted on OAuth removal. Just check the documentation here. I might actually go and do the rest of the customization, then come back and do Twitch last, because I imagine this is not very fun for people to watch. Haren. Okay. Subscriptions do seem to be tied to events. To OAuth tokens, specific ones. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to store these. So I think I'm gonna store them as a separate table or as part of the connections. Separate table, because they're going to be multiple instances per connection, and that could get into table bloat, I think. So we want a new model. Subscription. In this, we want a connections ID. else do we want? We want the subscription ID, the type. And we'll want the secret. I think that's all. Yeah, because I don't think Twitch ones expire, so yeah. Oh, what we want to store is the user ID so that we don't have to keep looking it up. Okay, that should be all right. So to create a bit subscription, we would want to let me see here. Just trying to think. I'm glad I only have to do this once. And then we can use the same process for every other one that we do. Alright, well, we'll get the subscription ID from this. We've got the condition. We've got the callback. And we just want a secret. What was I using to create a secret? I know it was random. Yeah, it's just random. Okay, so that will create as a subscription for bits with a subscription ID. When that comes back, okay, so if it's not null, this is going to need the most testing. Then we want to store it. anything guarded in here because it's a manual one. Twitch subscriptions. What do we have in there? We've got... Oh. That's the point. We want the actual connection. If we can't get the connection, then we can't make a subscription, so we won't bother. Otherwise, we'll get condition. Is it not condition? Connection. Connection. Twitch subscriptions. Save. Before we do that, we'll need to make a Twitch subscriptions relationship. Just realized on my new laptop keyboard, I don't know where the backslash key is. I actually can't find a key on my keyboard. It's not good, is it? Now I'm just pressing random things, trying to find a backslash. So professional. Oh god, no, I don't want that. What did I do? I think I zoomed everything out. You know what? I'll worry about that later. I'll just copy and paste it right now. Subscriptions has many app models. Twitch subscription. Okay, that's fine. So here we would get a new, save a new one with type would be channel cheer. I like to abstract as much as possible so that I can move it around easier. I apologize for my messy code in places, but I will refactor later. At the moment I just want to get it working and then I'll refactor it. No, Yoda, my keyboard layout is Japanese. There is no backslash on this keyboard. I know you can enter it because I have before. I looked it up before and I've since forgotten. So I'm going to need to Google it at some point where it is. Because it's not on the actual keyboard. Okay. So in theory, that will create the a subscription to bits and have it post to API with Twitch. At the moment, we don't handle the webhook, but that will, in theory, create the subscription. Well, it'll start the process of creating a subscription. It's really involved. So, and we will do that. When is the best time to create that subscription? I think it should be created when the widget is created. Yeah, because we don't want to create subscriptions for people unless we know they're going to use them. So, okay. For a payment total widget, we're going to want the bit subscription. Now we need to handle the actual Twitch webhooks. Luckily, I can copy some of the code I've used for some of this before. Let's go to Twitch controller. So,
I have a question.
yeah.
Please, I'm a bit behind because I was in the kitchen just.
Okay.
Your keyboard is Japanese.
Yeah.
What letters do they use?
Do you mean what letters do they use?
Or is it
QWERTY?
Hey?
It's QWERTY, same as you guys.
What's different about the layout?
Well, it's just laid out different. I'm gonna text you an image of it. I'm telling you, there's no backslash on that.
So it's in English letters then.
Yeah, but it's got other letters that non-English don't have. I'm just sending you a.
So when you is this a keyboard? I mean, is this what normal Japanese keyboards are like, or is it just yours?
No, I always remember how to get it, and then I forget. It's a routine. So there you go. That's my keyboard. I've just sent you. Good luck finding the backslash on it because it doesn't exist. You have to press something else.
I'm just curious about. Hang on. So, like, when you're typing a letter, though, like in Japanese, how does that translate? Or is it?
Japanese language is phonetic. So if I wanted to type the character for ka, I would type ka because that's how you spell ka, and that comes up in Japanese.
Does it? That's clever.
Yeah, because that's the language. The whole Japanese language is phonetic.
Backslash is the end character.
End character. You can see my keyboard. There's no end character.
Yen.
Oh, is it? What modifier though? Let me see. This is yen. Shift yen is pipe. Option yen. Oh, option yen. Thank you, Yoda. Option yen is the backslash. Thank you.
You googled it. Well done.
I will forget this again soon.
So, do they not use backslashes in Japan?
No, they do. I don't know. What am I looking for? Okay, not that. I want because I've written some of this authentication code before, so I don't have to repeat myself. I just can't remember where it is. Oh, there it is. That's the post. No. Yeah. Okay. Little Twitch event. All right, okay. I can copy most of this actually, I think. So when we get a post from Twitch, first thing we want to do is make sure it's from Twitch, and Twitch have a specific way of verifying if a message is from them. So that way people can't fake send events. So while I'm debugging it, I'll put some debugging code in there. So we want to just make sure it's verified. So I've pre-written a function to do just that. So I'm just going to steal from past Amy so that current Amy doesn't have to do any more work than she has to. And this here verifies a Twitch message. I need to modify it a little bit. That's a good point. How am I going to verify it without knowing which one it's come from? Let me see what the payload is. Okay, the payload for a channel cheer event is... Oh, I can look at it by subscription ID. Oh, that's easy. Oh, in that case, I want to put a index, a unique index actually, on the subscriptions. Subscription ID. Unique. But when I create, I won't... No, I will. I'll have an unverified one. So I'll create that index. I'll need to make sure. Right, so we will get it and then we will verify it. It's not verified. We will say it's not verified in response 403. Okay, non capitals there. If it's a verification request, because what happens is Twitch first sends a verification request to see if it's a real callback URL, and then you have to respond to the challenge that they send you to say it is, and then they will send you authorization. So that's why we have to handle different types. So this will always happen, so that's why this should stay in here. Next, you want to see if it's a verification request. We'll probably output this. Let's see. If it's a verification, it's got a challenge. Turning Twitch challenge. Request challenge. Turn response. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We need to verify that. We'll come back to that. Otherwise, if it's a revocation, we want to revoke a subscription. Yes, revoke subscription. So we need to make all this work before, and yeah, let's do bit by bit. We have a Twitch event. First, check it's from Twitch. To do that, we need to see if it has a message signature. Otherwise, it's not from Twitch. Next, we need to make sure the HMAC matches. That plus the time slot plus the content should equal the secret of the subscription, which means we need to get the Twitch subscription so that we know what the secret is.
Are you able to move the browser out of the way a little, because you can't really see what you're doing?
Yeah, we're not using the browser right now, so I'll turn that off for now.
Yeah, when you need it back, bring it back. But
There you go.
it's just covering a lot of the screen.
I've removed it.
Thank you.
So let me think here. What am I doing? How do I verify it without a secret? I could look it up by the secret. How was I doing it before? That's what I want to know. Okay. Okay, so I need to verify it, but to do that I need the secret. And to do that I need the subscription. And to do that I need either... Actually, if all Twitch subscriptions are going to be in this, I could just look for the secret if it's got a unique ID. If that's in the payload, let me check. I'm just basically talking to myself now, but I apologise. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is a challenge. So for the challenge, it will send me the subscription ID. Ah, wonderful. That makes life a lot easier then. Okay. So let's get the subscription. Let's get the subscription ID first. Think for a second. No. Actually, if I'm doing a try catch, I probably don't need the extra level. Actually, let's count for both possibilities. Okay, so if we've got to here, we have a subscription. So now we can verify it. Actually, no, I need to do that up here. So, okay. Against the subscription secret, which is what we called it, wasn't it? Yep. Okay. That returns a ball. That will verify any message that comes is actually from Twitch. Right, so if we've got down here, then it's verified. And if it is that it's from them, if it's a verification request, send the challenge back. That's that done. If it's a revocation of a subscription, then we want to delete the subscription. That's it, I think. Yeah, if it's a revocation, we don't want it anymore. No, it's not a return, though, is it? And then return empty response because we don't have anything else to handle. Okay, and if we've got down here, then it's not a verification. It's not. We've confirmed it's from Twitch. It's not a verification that we own the domain, so we can just handle the webhook. Okay, all that just to actually handle a Twitch webhook. It's secure, I'll give it that, but it's a pain in the backside. So we know the request and we know the subscription. So we've already got handle the webhook. So I'm going to call this handle subscription event, I think. Right, it's Twitch will be waiting for 200, so let's start by returning it, no matter what. And then we can return errors if there are any. So, now we know we've got an event. We want to know what type of event it is. So, how am I handling that elsewhere? Subscription event. Decoding the content. Oh, it's going to be JSON, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright, that means that's not going to work. so where is it? That won't work. Oh, actually, will it? Because the challenge will have been caught. I don't think I'm converting that. No, I'm not. Might be okay. I'll need to test it. Anyway, handle the event. So, first of all, get the event type. But if we've got the subscription, we know the event type. So, let's see. Oh, it's a challenge. Okay, we don't want the challenge, we want the actual payload. I apologise if it sounds like I'm crazy talking to myself. I kind of am, but I do this all the time. I'm just talk to myself when I'm working. Okay, so for the actual event, we will have a subscription and an event. We don't care about the subscription at this point because we've got our local copy. So we can just take the event. And what do we actually need from this? Let's think. We want how many bits? Request. Event. It doesn't matter if it's anonymous because this is just for total, so we don't need to even care about who it's from. We don't need to care about the message from the bit event, so we just need to care about the bit number. Right, bits is... Ren, are you there?
I am.
Bits is 100 per
yeah,
US dollar, right?
Yes, I think so. If Yoda's still there, he'll confirm. But I think
Alright, so
I'm pretty sure that's right.
assuming bits are 1 to 1 cent, then the actual amount would be in dollars. Alright, look.
Yes, he says yes.
Okay, so the US dollar amount would be bits. Let's use a BC div. So if I've got 100, I want to divide it by 100 to get the dollar amount. So that, and 1,000, so 1,000 bits would be $10. So it'd be bits and divided by 100. Yeah. And that would give me the US dollar amount. So then we want to convert it into... Actually, no, wait, this is only if... Type... Channel cheer. Then we want to get the actual amount, which will be... copy the code I did earlier for exchange rates, because I know it works. I think I did it yesterday, actually. There it is. We have subscription. Subscription tied to the connection. So subscription, connection, guild, default currency. Okay, need to make sure the guild relation isn't there. Or the connection one isn't even in there. So, guild currency, then we just want to convert into the local amount, which is US dollars right now. So this will just convert 1 times, it'll just multiply it by 1, but I'm future planning. So we've got the US dollar amount from guild currency into, well, we're using the base as USD, so it's going to be from USD. Okay. That looks good. So then we'll create a new, yeah. Let me think here. It's going to be for the guild. So do we have the... Provider events? We do. Okay. Guild is there. And guild provided events. Save. See what mass assignment things I've got there? None. It's fine because it's manual anyway. Difficult thing here is going to be testing it because Shinki can't get bits, I think. Shinki can't get bits. Can she, Ren?
You mean our channel?
Yeah.
Yes, we can. We're
Can
affiliate.
we? Oh.
We can test all that, yeah.
Can we
We'd
fake
have to
getting?
use
Can we
real
get
money.
fake bits?
Don't think so. We'd have to test it using real money.
Okay.
But we're going to test it on Twitch anyway. That was my plan for this reason.
Yeah.
We'll just have to bite the bullet and
Yeah.
spend a bit of money. Which will cost us more because Twitch ripped the consumer off.
Yeah. Save provider and save new provider event. So what was it doing? Oh yeah. Let's create a new one. So Provider will be Twitch. Type will be bits. Amount will be the local amount. Actually, bits, I don't think we should, I think we shouldn't convert straight away. I think we should convert that at point of output, not when we're storing it. Because bits are always gonna be $1 to $1, aren't they? So let's do that on the output, not on here. So we've got the US dollar amount. Don't need any of that then. US dollar amount. Currency. It's always going to be US dollars if we're using that as the base for bits. Okay, and that will create a new provider event. And then right, I wonder if there's any way I can test this. I'm just gonna see. Is there anything on Twitch APIs and how I can test locally? If not, then I'll just have to leave this and test on Pro. But let's see. Let's go through it all. So when the widget is created, it creates a bit subscription if the connection exists. And it creates it for channel cheer. That's all should be fine. The callback is API webhook Twitch, which we have in roots. I should really write some tests for this actually, but that's not going to be fun for people to watch. Post, handle webhook and Twitch controllers. So when we're handling webhook, we're verifying it's from Twitch, we're getting subscription. Yep. If we're revoking the sub, the subscription is getting deleted. Otherwise, we're handling an event. If it's the event, we're handling the cheer event. And if we're handling the cheer event, we're getting the bits, dividing them by 100, and adding them as a provider event. So then all we need to do is read them here. So when you're getting the payment total, I think that's in stream event. I need to move that. I'm going to do that now actually. I don't like it being here. Have I got any dependencies in there? No. Get payment total. Make sure it's going to the right place in the API. Oh, maybe it's a web root. It's not. Am I not using this after all? Oh, I am. Oh. So they get widget. Well, that shouldn't be in there anyway. In fact, all of this shouldn't be in stream event. I'm getting rid of stream event. Delete that. Widget. Yep. Okay. Now, in theory, that works, but we'll need to test it. I'll do a Twitch stream later for that. So for now, what we can do is add more customization. So, Ren, are you there? What customization do we want?
Well, what have you done already? I don't know what we need to
Font size and font color.
add. Colour. Well, both of those we need, don't we?
No, I've done them. They're done already.
Oh, I thought you said those were the ones to do.
No, done.
And you did the adding a total manual, didn't you?
Yeah, first thing today.
What else would we want in the panel? I take it that's everything on your list.
It was all the bare essentials on my list. But we need to test to see if Twitch is working. It should be working. Oh, actually, no. One thing I've forgotten to do is I forgot to actually include it in the total. So let me do that.
Yeah, she's already said the... Oh, no. Oh, he's talking about fonts, the actual fonts.
No, I guess we could do that. We need a Twitch stream, really, so that we can test bits.
Well, I could probably do that right now. That'll be an odd one. Hang on.
Well, I need to get it to include this first. I forgot to do that.
Well, let me know, because I don't want to start when we got nothing to do.
Yeah. Well, let's do all I can here first, and we'll go over to Twitch.
Okay.
So, we want to
Oh,
include
he says the text output. Sorry, he didn't mean the font.
text output.
Oh,
Text
is that
output is here.
he's talking about adding custom text to it?
Oh.
You know, like you could put donation total, and then obviously you got the
Yeah.
donation total. I think that's what he meant, because he mentioned that yesterday.
Right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I need to do this first, though. Get my parent total. So that adds all the orders. Then we want to add all the events. They could. No, Twitch bits are always going to be the same currency. Going to be hard set as USD, so we can just sum them. So provider events where we've got an index on. Yep, okay. as Twitch. Type as bits. And we want the sum. Then convert it. Okay, so in theory, now it counts Twitch bits. So next, let's do Yoda's custom format thing. So I can actually probably copy and paste some of what I did for a similar thing for like kick messages. Yeah. Put that in customizations on this side. Okay, so if we're doing that, we want to have that as the default, so by default nobody has to change anything. Oh, means we're going to have to do another rollback and add this. That's fine. Format, placeholder, total. I have a challenge for you, Ren. See if you can get a piano version of Fairy Tale of New York.
Well, it's partly piano anyway.
Yeah, I know, but we can't have the words in it, so I just really feel like listening to that. Actually, that's a bit of a selfish demand. You don't have to. You don't want to.
Find it. They will be somewhere.
My inner diva is coming out. Find me music, Ren. Format total. Okay. So I need to do another rollback.
I don't need the like.
Oh gosh, what happened there? What?
These were tutorials.
Oh, don't worry about it if you can't.
No, I'll
fine.
find it. They're awesome. I don't know what they're like. Let me pause that a minute.
Okay, so
What this woman's like.
oh yeah.
She might start singing. Who knows? No.
Nope. Oh, I'm happy now. You put a big smile on my face. I love this song.
Seems quiet. Is it a lot quieter than the other stuff?
Actually, let's I'm swaying in dancing movement right now. Because bars ain't come reverse and go. Cause I drew you someplace very young. Took my hand on the call Christmas Eve. You promised me I was waiting for me. Okay, stop singing along. Forget I'm on mic. To update. Where's that? There we go. To validate. We are validating. That's fine. I think so. Now when it's being displayed to handle it not having a value. Oh. Shoot. So let's not do it locally actually. Do all that. Right, let's see if this works. First of all, I'll need to get a new widget because I dropped the database table. Let's load that in there. Should give us a number. Oh, I keep forgetting that. It's test, not real shinki. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's silly me. Sum of amount. What's the point? I don't want to create these subscriptions if on my local machine. Okay. Right, so let's try again. There it is, there it is. So now we want to try and edit the format. Oh, actually, before we do that, we want to... Oh! The music has disappeared. Oh, it's back. Ren the Magnificent does it again. Okay, so now we should have a number, and we do, 352. Now what we're going to do is change our... Why is it not there? Oh, there it is. Yoda stole all my money. Put it in red. Does this work? Nope. So let's see what went wrong. Is it not format? What did I call it? Oh, I forgot to save it. Format. Oh, no, I didn't. Save. Oh, I want that as a text though, not a string. Make sure that worked. Yep, it did. So let's try this again. Use the new UID. Right, so Yoda stole, I don't know. My in red. 48. Does that work? Oh, it says it did. Did it work in the database? It did. Does it work here? Oh, there we go. Custom format. Yoda stole my $352. Now let's just make a manual adjustment here of $25,000. Yoda stole my $25,352.
Is that widget on the stream? Or is that added to the widget?
Oh, you can't see it all, can you? Oh, because you made me make it. I made it invisible there. There it is. Look, there it is. Let me add it as.
Hang on.
Let me add it as a
Delay.
browser source. Hang on. And I'm gonna make it big and red as well. 74. Save.
Yeah, look. Have you got the widget on?
No, I'm going to add the widget now. Actually, let's see. Hang on. Browser source. Browser source. Okay. Add widget. Done. It's there. Oh, it doesn't say Yoda stole my. Why is that? Let me see. Oh no, there it is. Yoda stole my $25,000. That's making
So
it
that's wrapped because of the
because of my browser source. Yeah, let me
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Let me make it wider. Hang on. Oh, I can't. Oh well, that's me. That's not the actual thing.
Wow.
Yoda, how could you do such a thing?
Well, I'm not surprised.
And if I do a manual
He's
adjustment,
rich.
if I do a manual adjustment of $100, that should change to $25,452 in a second. There we go. Yoda just stole another $100. He's really quick. There we go. Custom message formatting.
Look at that. Yeah, if it were that easy, eh? Very nice.
And now, Yoda, you can have your custom dollar if you want dollars shown.
Excellent.
Nice.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, so I think
with customization, the only thing is the font types, but we're not sure if we're going to do those
well,
yet.
I think
We need to test
the
Twitch
most
first.
the most important thing is to get Twitch bits working, and then we can come
we've
back
got
and do
super
font
chats to do.
types.
So we've still got super chats to do as well.
Tags for bits and donations. What do you mean?
I think he means the other widget we're going to do. the
Oh
ticker.
yeah, well, the ticker's gonna once we've got this working, the ticker's gonna be easy because we're just gonna extend what we've already made the basis of here, and add a ticker. So that will be
We're going
very
to
quick.
do that. Have an events ticker if that's what you mean.
Yeah,
but
the events
We
ticker is
want
going to be
get this
next.
done first before we can do that because we're not sure. We're not going to get that done.
Well, it's
She's not added custom fonts yet.
yeah, it's on the
Yoda.
to-do list, Yoda. But I'm gonna get Twitch. I'm gonna get it working with Twitch bits, and then I'm gonna come back and do custom fonts.
Most important thing is that it works because there's no point in having all the fancy bells and whistles if you can't. It doesn't even work.
It works. So now
Right,
we
what do
make
you
it
want me
work.
to do?
Right, I need you. I'm probably going to need to stop streaming because I'm going to need to go and do stuff on Prue, and there's not going to be a lot for people to see. Well, because I'm going to be looking through logs and things. So we'll be doing bits of code fixes and things, but there will be not a lot to see. So I'm wondering if I should stop streaming and then you should start streaming
It's
on
up to you.
Twitch.
I mean, you can either keep it hidden off the screen, the stuff on Pro, or whatever.
Well, there would be not much to look at.
No, I suppose so.
It's up to you. I don't
Yeah.
mind.
Well, what is this the last thing we're doing?
Well-
or are you doing stuff after?
Well, after this, it's done. So then we just need to do the events widget, and then we can add extra customization like fonts and things. So,
Right. Well, in that case, then wrap up the stream, and then we'll move to Twitch.
okay.
All right.
Thank you for being
Okay.
here, Yoda, and
Thank
see all the toys that you'll be able to use soon. And then we're going to do the events widget as well. We just want to get this one fully working first so that we can extend it to do the other one.
Okay.
All right then, I'm going to
Cool.
end the stream. Thank you,
See you on
everybody who
Twitch.
looked. Bye.
Bye.